All right, the watch list for Thursday, October 15th. Start with AXLL. I like the volume spike here about a week ago, and it's really flagging. So it looks good, like over today's high could be one catalyst. 1960 would be a break of today's high. I generally write that down in my notes or throw a line on the chart so I have a very easy visual the next day if it gets over that, but something to think about there. CSIQ, just a low float stock that had a big move today, gave a lot of it back, but that's massive volume for this thing. If you go back and just go back and go back, you just don't see anywhere near that volume. So that one might give a red to green or something, okay? So I think it's worth watching that CSIQ. I want to throw LL on watch again. It still had a nice move here, and now you're 3 days with lower highs, but a nice narrow range today. Market was kind of weak today, so this is still a good candidate for a bounce play. AQXP, a nice spike the other day, then kind of an inside day, and then a higher high today than yesterday. So I like this one over, let's see, today's high was 1569. So there's one catalyst. If you can get through that, 1570, you might take out this high. And you know I like stacked catalysts. You might take out 1630, and then anything's possible. Nice support below. So this one may be ready to finally turn back up. WMT, I think this Walmart sell-off might just be overdone. Sometimes shorts get a hold of something and just don't let it bounce at all that day, but the next day you can get a nice bounce. So that's a big move down for Walmart. I think we might get a relief rally tomorrow, so we'll see. It goes on watch. All right, AXYS, there's nothing pretty about this chart. I don't think this has broken a previous day's high since the gap down. Just took out recent lows here, but 3 days lower. Right? I know it sounds weird, but that's a good candidate for a potential bounce play. Sellers start to get overconfident. This thing could snap back pretty hard. So I want to watch that one. DKS, Dick's Sporting Goods, nothing pretty here, but it's down like 4 or 5, 6 days in a row, and today a big day. Heck, nearing nearing isn't the right word, but it's not that far away from the August lows. That one might be worth watching for a bounce too. Probably my least favorite from my watch list, but I still have it on watch. And then this ZFGN that I had on watch today, I never had a trade in it today, but some people made a killing in it. It got halted. Patient, one of their trials died, so there's not enough information to know how big a deal, like if it was the fault of the trial or if the person would have died anyway. So again, I'm not a medical guy, but I said in the video yesterday, this chart was telling you something's up, right? Because it had fallen from 35 down to 15. So then today it just gets halted and then rips from there. So that's the definition of bad news being baked in. Plus, not all the bad news is known. Again, I'm not smart enough to know what this means for the company or the trials or how many drugs they have in the pipeline or anything like that. But whenever you get this kind of volume and this kind of reversal, excuse me, it definitely has to go on watch for tomorrow. I feel like I already missed the bounce by not playing it after the halt, but I just wasn't brave enough. So that also probably one of my least favorite. But you never know. Sometimes you can get just a great setup on something like this and get a $1.50 or $2 move in the blink of an eye, and that's that's what day traders look for. So it's all about timing on the entry. I'm going to, look for gappers in the morning as well. A lot of times I could literally start the day with nothing on my watch list and then just play gappers or reversal plays that set up throughout, as the day unfolds as well. So, but I definitely want to start with a list, and this isn't my favorite list. If I had to pick my favorites from the list, that AQXP and LL are pretty interesting to me. All right, I'll quit babbling. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.